I want to talk to you guys about a form of training that you guys should be incorporating for your basketball. So like basketball, you work on your skills, dribbling, your ball handling, your shooting, your rebounding and stuff like that. But also you have to train your body. And one of the things that I wish I knew when I was a lot younger in terms of training my body is working out full body style. So for some reason I was training splits. And if you guys don't know what split style training is when you work on like a few parts of your body one day. Next day you work on another part of your body. Then the next day you might be able to come back to the other part of the body. Then the next day, so you're in the gym maybe 3 to 4 times a week. One day it's chest and back, one day it's legs and arms, one day it's try and by. Split style training. So basically, split style training, for those who don't know, is very popularized for the bodybuilding era. One of the things that I learned with split style training was popularized because guys on the juice, steroids, when they were taking steroids, they were able to hit the body parts way more often than a natural bodybuilder, for example, who couldn't sustain that kind of wear and tear on their body. So steroids made the body more resilient to get more gains. So that's split style training. They got put on a magazine that became popular like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ThroughoutThe for really giving you a great history about split style versus full body style. Check out some of his videos at ThroughtThe, JARONFIT. So split style training is more like for physique and guys that have a lot of time in the gym. I mean the gym, not the basketball gym. I mean like the regular gym, pumping iron. But if you're a basketball player, you're not gonna be pumping iron like that. You're gonna be more on the court practicing with your team. So what I want you guys to try to incorporate in your training is full body style training. Full body style training, you hit all your body parts in one day. Sometimes you hit more so than other. So for example, you might hit a little more legs, then you hit your arms or your triceps. But then you get a full rest day in between, and then the next day you do a different routine that's a full body. So you might hit the gym, or you could do this at home if you have a weight set 2 to 3 times a week. The best part about this is you get a full day to recover, which is great because if you're playing a game every other day or have back-to-back games, it's going to be hard for you to train. And another thing is you're stimulating your testosterone so you can boost muscular growth. And the training your whole body is the essence of basketball. You have to train your entire body for basketball. You know why? Because you use your entire body for basketball. When you play ball, you're not just using your legs only, or you're not just using your arms, or you're not just using your core only. Everything is involved. When you're driving to the basket, everything's involved. When you're squaring up for a jump shot, you got to get your hip flexors, your core down. Get your stance right, get your elbow in, or whatever the case is. Bend your knees. So everything is involved in you shooting that basketball. So you want to adopt that style of training because that's what you're training for. So it's very functional for the game of basketball. So if you're like a basketball player and you're like really, serious about your training and taking your game to the next level, you want to adopt a full body style of training, point blank period. I know some of you guys might be like, well, whatever, I'm still going to do this. I'm buff, I'm lift, or whatever the case is. But you could be buff, but you might not have like a great range of motion. You might not be that flexible, or you might have instabilities in your muscles. So guys, for example, that lift a lot, upper body, lower body, they're weak in lower body. And then when you're playing ball, okay, great, you could elbow guys and ram guys with your shoulder. But when it comes to your legs, you running out of leg power so really quick. And then now when it's time to hit a jump shot late in the game, your legs are tired. Your muscles are tired. So you really got to figure out the form of training that you're doing and if it's best for basketball. For me, from what I've seen, results I've seen like a dramatic upswing in the way that I play ball, whether it's pick up in the league or whatever the case is. I feel like I have a lot more energy. I'm more explosive because I train my entire body every other day or so, or 2 to 3 times a week, as opposed to used to have to go when I was split styling. I was a lot bigger as well. I was over like 220 or whatever the case is, benching 185 to 225, whatever the case is. You know, when you're doing that kind of style, it's not that functional for basketball. Like, you look bigger, you look sometimes more muscular, but when it's time to hit the court or whatever the case is, you can't move around. You're not that agile or whatever the case is. So that's why I just would recommend to you guys adopting full body style training. You know, you get the benefits of recovering properly. You stimulate testosterone. Plus, for like you guys that are a little chubby or overweight, for example, you look at a guys like Jamal McGlure, or you look at Maurice Spates is a good example. He can ball, but he's slightly overweight. And being slightly overweight when you're playing basketball is not going to be good, especially on the defensive end, especially like stamina-wise. So you want to kind of cut up and get your body to the best point of where you want it to be. Like, look at somebody like LeBron James. He does full body training. I'm pretty sure he does splits during the off season, but for most of his training is full body. He's training his core, training his legs. You see him doing Pilates, everything. That's all full body. Look at him. He's in the best shape of his life. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, the same kind of deal. More full body training. Best shape you ever seen. These guys are carved basically like they're carved out of granite. Full body training. And one thing I want you guys to understand about basketball, a lot of guys can't get away with being like super huge playing ball. Like, you're not gonna be 260 or 225, 5'10" playing ball, whatever the case is. It's not gonna work. Like, you need to sacrifice some of that muscle in order to make for more functional. So even LeBron was big for a while, and then when he came back to Cleveland, he lost a lot of weight, so he could put less stress on his knees, and he could be more agile, be quicker. And look at him. Look, he's like 33, and he's playing faster and moving more quicker than guys that are 20-something. That's because of that full body training and that diet, of course. But try full body training for a couple months, see if it works for you. If you're doing something that already works for you, no problem. I just wanted to give you a little something extra. Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe.